Welcome to my inn, weary traveler. What can I do for you?
I don't remember what I'm doing.
You need something?
You got them. Good show. Now just one moment while I concoct the potion. Take this invisibility liquor to young Maybelle. It should last long enough for her to visit Tommy Joe.
So I still have this quest. Oh, I see.
Kobolds at the Jasper Lode mine, you say? Curses. The situation is worsening by the minute. Thank you for the report, adventurer. But I wish that the news you brought was good news. The garrison on our western border sends word of increasing gnoll and thief activity. They're requesting we send more Stormwind soldiers, but we just don't have any to spare. If you can help, we could use it. Go and speak with Deputy Rayner at the Westbrook Garrison and see what he needs done. The garrison is down the road to the west. After you cross the bridge over the small brook, it will be to the right. There's a dwarven weaponsmith in Stormwind, Grimmond Elmore, who sent word that he needs help with a delivery. I believe he wants a package sent to his homeland in the north. You have a sturdy pair on you, so if you're interested in some legwork, then speak with Grimmond.
Yeah, you good? I'll be here.
Not ready yet. That ability isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet. How are you?
No one's ever stolen anything out of here. Not in the whole history of the whole history.
See you later.
Yeah, I'm literally just south of Stormwind. Oh, don't mind, I've got a bunch of add-ons to help me kinda in hardcore. But this right here is called Tombstone, and it shows you where other people have died. And there's actually like heat maps of where people have died the most. And this was like one of the beginning caves or whatever that you go to. But yeah. And then Goldshire's here, especially if you started as human. Which, playing back in the day, I mean, I've played my fair share of Alliance and Horde. I never really had a specific. I played both. And I've got like a death add-on when people die, and a little death log over here of people that have died recently. It's kind of cool, just entertaining. And I am playing Rogue because they are really good at getting out of sticky situations, so I figured it'd be perfect for hardcore. I just got a shovel. I still need to go turn this in. So over here. Yeah, to really take it back, I played vanilla when it first came, when World of Warcraft first released. I played it. I don't think I got max level when I first played it, but I think the next expansion, Birdie Crusade,
Thank goodness.
I did get
That pig was getting so
leveled
big she'd have
hunter,
eaten our
like
whole
a troll
crop.
hunter,
Thank
all the
you,
way up to
adventurer.
70, I think,
Now,
and then
did
I
either of
played it
you
ever
suit you?
since after that.
Have a good one.
But I've done anywhere from raiding to PvP, just in different expansions. Some expansions were better than others in different categories. I'd say like Mists of Pandaria was really good for PvP, and I raided a lot with an actual raiding guild and stuff in Legion. There's like I played a monk, I think, in Legion, and Demon Hunter came out then as well. There's a note over here. Been trying to get my mining up. Oh, and somebody's taking it. I wish I could afford enchantments. There is definitely a lot unlocked at max level. And, you know, grinding for gear. I know we gotta wait on this chick. This is unfortunate.
You need some?
Oh, my. I feel guilty deceiving my family, but my feelings for Tommy Joe are too
I've got a
strong
little
to
add-on
ignore.
that
Thank you, adventurer.
does talking.
I'll drink
It's like
this
a little
liquor as soon
role-playing
as I
thing.
have
It's
the
just to
chance and sneak away to my love.
bring you more into the game, get you some more entertainment. Oh, yeah, Flicks is, I've always thought that I was like mediocre at it, but yeah, I think it's definitely to my advantage. The more people I play and stuff, everybody's been telling me that my flicks are above average, so I'll take that. But yeah, just I've been lately trying to get better in the air and stuff. I'm also
Good day to you.
slowly working towards that route of working on clips and stuff, especially for uploading and trying to do more and in game and stuff. Go for a little riskier stuff here and there. But like I said, I don't know if you checked out any of my clips on the other stuff on YouTube or anything, but hitting my first double reset, I was really proud of that. And I mean, I don't hit like constant flip resets all the time, but yeah, I just started like when I first started playing Rocket League, I focused on dribbling. Like dribbling was my first thing, and it's just kind of grown into what it is now. And I just felt that flicks are always kind of on top, I think, because you don't really need boost either, or barely any amounts. Whereas if you're trying to be good in the air, you gotta rely on boost, you gotta rely on time,
The officials in Stormwind
stuff like
sending
that.
The bulk of our army abroad, when our home front is under so
Flicks
much
kind of
pressure,
just,
with thieves coming
you know,
from
they're there.
Westfall and gnolls
And if you're
encroaching from
consistent
the east
and you
the
have,
west, it's a wonder
Shut this
Stormwind
guy up.
itself isn't just
if you're, you know, you kind of have that bag of tricks, even just on the ground. So, different things call for different flicks. Kind of like in the air, you know, when you get that reset, then what do you do with it, right? That's kind of what I've been working on. Is first being able to constantly get a reset, and then you gotta work on, you know, getting it on net, on target,
Isn't ready yet.
and then, you know, do you have more time in the air to turn your car around and, you know, hook shot it from underneath, or do you just like hit it with the back end of your car? Yeah, and especially, I was gonna say, when you're playing 2s and 3s, you're gonna get instant challenged real fast. Real fast. And, like, I don't know if you watch Pro Rocket League at all or not. I tend to watch, like, Pro 1v1s, and, like Johnny Boy and Fear and tournaments and stuff like that. But they are really fun to watch, and it'll show you that the meta, even right now, is going on the ceiling, and I should pop one of these scrolls. Going on the ceiling and challenging an airplay. So that's why you saw me do that, is because I learn a lot watching pros play, and I'm like, okay, well, some stuff isn't really hard. You just got to be confident to go for it. Yeah, C3, I will say currently, C3, in my opinion, is just all over the place. You got tons of Grand Champs in C3, you know, that are hard stuck. You know, I was C3 myself, like 3 days ago, 4 days ago, something like that.
Too far away.
And you know, you can see how I play, but I think you're definitely good enough to get above Grand Champ, for sure. I thought your playstyle was really good. A few things you'll adjust to as you play, but nothing. Man, I should really go level. At level 10, Rogue can get dual wielding here, and I should go buy a dagger. It would make this quest go so much faster. I'm gonna hearth and come back. The only thing that sucks about Classic is that it takes forever to get anywhere. But this is gonna be totally worth it. I think there's gonna be a weaponsmith. I'm gonna sell this stuff just for... me some money. It's a sucky thing about not having friends on this server or anything. Yeah, it's kind of a mixed bag, right? Because I think you're pretty good in the air, and you just gotta still work on your like execution, I think, which comes with also with pressure. So I would say, you know, get in there and hit some 2s and 3s, and you know, when you get time, do those, like use those mechanics and try them out. But when you don't have time, that's when you need to, you know, you got to practice knowing when's a good time and when's not a good time.
Look what the cat brung in.
And then
how
while
can I
you're
help
doing
you,
that,
adventurer?
that training,
The badge?
then you just,
It's nothing, fish. Nothing you can handle
you're
anyhow.
also gonna learn,
By the looks of
you know, game
I'd
sense
say Matthias is
and
likely to mistake you for the cheese delivery girl instead of a
other
proper
shit
rogue.
that you'll need.
Regardless, I've been assigned a job and I've made a promise.
My thing is just when you have time with the ball, just use it to do something you enjoy, right? Have fun with it. That's like, yeah. Yeah, especially when you're playing different ways, like, I can tell just playing from my 2s and 3s games, like, is way different. Just because I'm champ 2 and 3s and, you know, GC and 2s. I don't know where I want this. Oh yeah, and I got sprint. I got dual wield. Oh, and by the way, do you think my mic and music and everything sounds fine? I like when I have somebody here that can at least tell me that. Sometimes I don't know what it sounds like on your guys' end. Sounds good? Right on. Thank you. The other day I was playing Rocket League and I had the music just blasting because me and the Chlorine, my mod that was in here, we were just jamming out to music. And then somebody came in and was like, well, I could barely hear your mic. And I was like, oh. So, try to keep track of that stuff.
What are you looking for?
Alright. It's better. Do 2 of these. Okay,
Have a good one.
we're set. Now, you just gotta be able to hit those flicks before I can hit the air stuff. And then we'll meet in the middle. And then we'll both be beasts. But yeah, flicks are so much fun, dude. And it's just as rewarding, right? It's just as rewarding when you hit a nice, like, reset or anything. Hitting a nice flick is just the best feeling in the world. And honestly, I'm better at flicks in the Octane than I am in the Fennec. And I didn't even play Octane today. But for some reason I do feel more comfortable in the Octane. But I've just been trying to get better at the Fennec because everybody else plays it, so it's gotta be good, right? Oh, I was gonna say, that's a terrible habit. Yeah, that's That's why you gotta moderate, right? Moderation. You know what's crazy though? Is that just like having a dominant hand, I can only flick properly from like the right. From the left, not at all. I can maybe like do, you know, like a side flick or whatever, but not even close. So every time you're gonna see a power flick from me is either just like a front flick, or a, you know, it's always gonna be from the right side. Yeah, it's fucking weird, dude. It doesn't like transfer over at all. It's just like you practice it one way and it works, so you stick with it. There's nothing wrong with that, but oh yeah, we're attacking a lot faster right now. It's definitely worth it. It's definitely tough. Yeah, and like saying we were watching pros, I obviously like watching people that are really mechanical, and so I even, when Zen started getting big, I changed my air roll to L2 because that's what he uses. So now my left air roll is on L2, and I normal air roll on L1, and everything else is default. So yes, true, but there's a, you know, a method to his madness, and yeah, I completely use L2 now for air rolling. I will say half flipping takes a while to get used to,
Out of range.
because you gotta imagine while you're reversing,
Enough energy.
you're also flipping trigger.
That ability isn't ready.
Yeah.
Not enough energy.
And you can also, it's also like analog, right? So if you push the trigger barely, you slowly air roll, and then if you, you know, push the trigger a lot, you air roll faster. So definitely there's like very micro adjustments to get used to.
They can't join us.
Oh, bro. I would have not have ran in there.
I can't do that. Not ready yet.
Oh, this is just tanking everything. I can't believe there's actually people here for this. Hogger's like a mini boss. Hell yeah. I just got really lucky with those guys being here. Nope. Wait, you too. That was sick. Super easy. You've never used free air roll. See, what's crazy is, I've never been super good in the air because I've always used free air roll. Always, for everything. Until I put air roll left on L2. I always used the left analog stick to half flip. I would push that down to half flip. Other than that, always use free air roll. So it took me, I mean, Jesus, I have months and months to get used to L2.
Not enough energy.
But, paid off. She just broke my gouge.
Not enough energy.
Why is that? What's that called? I don't remember what that's called.
It's too far away. Not ready yet. Not enough energy.
Yeah, I can see that. This is crazy to say, but you should try using free air roll. Because you could do things on free roll that you can't on left and right, which is crazy, but yeah, yep. Oh, somebody's gravestone here. Try not to pull too many of these knolls here. I don't want to freaking die. Hogger's back up. Playing Rocket League or WoW? I'm assuming you're talking about Rocket League, but I just want to make sure. Man, I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember what year. I want to say off and on. Probably since like 2016 or 17. Steam says I have 4,400 hours. I think in-game played time, I think we did the math the other day, is almost 70 days. Yeah. I have replays of when I was silver. And I think it's from like 2017, give or take. But a buddy got me into it. He had it on PlayStation, and I used to go over to his house and play. I was like, man, this game's a lot of fun. I guess I'll give it a shot. And then just got addicted to it, stuck with it, and I've played it off and on ever since. But a free to play, yeah. I played long before free to play. Free to play is a bit of hit and miss in a lot of people's opinions, because it brought a lot of good with a lot more players, but also a lot of bad with people making like Smurf accounts and stuff. Yeah, it's an insanely fun game, and a lot of people don't understand. They're like, what, car soccer? Like, how is that, you know, how's that a challenge or whatever? And then you realize that you can fly and spin, and the skill ceiling is like infinite. Like, pros aren't even perfect. There's still so much more. And currently, Zin's a freaking beast. But if you just watch the latest match between him and Moxie, Moxie like wiped the floor with him. I don't know about wipe the floor with him, but Moxie did insanely good against him and beat him. I think maybe it was in the salt mine. I'm not sure if it was in the salt mine tournament or not. Man, these kills are really risky. Yeah, Moxie is nuts, and it's really upsetting that he won't play pro, or he won't go pro. But yeah, he was like, a lot of people talk about him just being, you know, good on the ground and shit, but he was just as mechanical, if not better than Zen in those matches.
That ability
Dude was all over the place and would not let you do anything. Looked like a whole different player, in my opinion. He was a beast.
that ability isn't ready yet. I don't have enough energy.
Wish I had some better gear. Oh my, that's a big pool. Oh, I think there's a hunter there helping that guy out. Let's go over here. Let's not run into unnecessary mobs.
I can't do that yet. That ability isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet. Not enough energy.
Two more armbands. See if I can sneak up on this guy.
Not ready yet. I don't have enough
Yeah,
energy.
agreed. I don't know if you've seen all the roster changes going around, but some teams sounding pretty crazy.
It's too far away.
Be interesting to see what happens. Some of these teams.
I can't do that. That ability isn't ready yet.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Dude, at first, I really wish we got to see
Energy.
NA Salt Mine winner versus, like, First versus Moxie. Because that'd be sick. And I don't even know, has First and Zen played against each other? I think I was gonna look that up the other day and I completely forgot to. And yeah, definitely. Jack, I'm definitely a big fan of also. Jack and Chronic. Chronic started blowing up too. Almost to the point where they said he could be, I don't know if you watched some of Chronic's 1v1s, but I think he played First Killer and like just only without his mess ups, he was playing insane also. But a lot of people were putting him like front runner for #1 in America or North America, like over First.
That ability
So
isn't
the fact
ready
that, you know, First Killer, Jack, and Chronic all together, just all the talent on that team, it's gonna be
yet. That
nuts.
ability isn't ready yet.
Man, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't had a favorite team. Well, I want to say NRG,
I can't do that yet.
because Squishy, I've been a big Squishy fan, and then Justin, and Garrett's been one of the best like overall players, I think. But like Cloud9 was probably my first like fanboy moment, a little bit, especially with some of the shit they were doing in you know, in their matches, you know, popping off and shit. It was really cool to see. And I still remember when Squishy hit that first ceiling shot with the fake. Shit was nuts. I liked SSG also. And yeah, I watch Reddles quite a bit, and he's improved a lot too. Speaking of somebody that's improved, he's been grinding the shit out of ones too. But yeah, I think Jack moving over here too and stuff for Gen G, that was a really good move. Jack's such a super smart player,
For the Alliance.
I see you've been busy.
and he's a super smart
Thanks,
dude
Adventure.
all around. He's got like a, I don't remember what kind of degree he's got, but he's a smart kid.
Light bless you.
Go back to Goldshire. We'll run there. No sprint action. So glad I have this now. Yeah. Yep. I forgot he played tennis. Yeah, he seems like a good dude. Somebody that could be, you know, easy to be friends with. I'm not too big of a fan of, like, I don't know, I'm not like a very big egotistical type of person. So, you know, and you get that a lot in Rocket League. And like, a lot of people say it comes with the territory, you know, like being pro or being really good or like bubble players or, you know, even being Grand Champ, dude. The amount of shit people talk is unreal. It's like, dude, I'm not SSL, I'm not, you know, I don't know what you're expecting from me. Just let me play the game. But any pros that have like had an ego kind of rub me the wrong way. Like everybody's got flaws. And it's crazy to see in some people's pro videos, you see pros having hard times. Like, you know, when they get matched up, like there's some pros that are just way better than other pros. And that's crazy because they're all pros. But there's like levels to even in pros, there's levels.
Need help?
It's pretty insane. Let's see what I can sell here. Yeah, I was gonna sell this. Need that right now.
Careful.
Agreed. My dream is always to, like, my dream is to hit SSL
What can I do?
one day.
Ah, well done.
My
was starting to
I
think no one
peaked
would
at
take down that monster.
GC2
Here you are,
probably
adventurer,
like
and thanks
2 or 3
that
seasons
Noel
ago.
was giving
I
me a
think.
headache the size of Black Rock Sky.
Oh, it was like in the middle of GC2. I think it was like 17 something. And then I just didn't, like, you know, burn out, obviously.
Light
Is
bless
this
you.
gonna fucking work or what? Uh-oh. I think I'm broken.
King's honor, friend.
See what's happening here. Bro, that was interesting, to say the least. I just had a giant lag spike. Hopefully the stream's okay. I don't know if it was the game or my internet.
Go with honor.
That was crazy. I already did this. Yeah. The funny thing is, I've actually played with a few pros. Here and there, some of them don't play ranked as much, so when they do, they're still like lower. You know, like 1500s and higher normally, but there's times. I think I've played with like JNabs and played with Kronovi one time or another. I've also played against some pros, and the crazy thing is like sometimes they're just chilling too, but you know, they're still just players. I mean, they're better at some aspects of the game or whatever, but when they're not on like a full team and stuff, they're not, you know, impossible to beat. You know, those guys are so used to, you know, calming and having, you gotta imagine that's like another thing is having teammates that are on the same level as you, like for real, that you can rely on and be used to. But when they're teamed up with just randoms, it's shit, you know, you never know what's gonna happen. So it's not like they're invincible or anything, but it's definitely cool to see them. What this wolf figure's doing. And I don't know. I think being too old is subjective. I don't know how old you are, but I'm 30 and still grinding my ass off. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think it depends at what you're doing in life, right? You gotta remember that pros are putting, like, go to anybody's stream and ask any pro besides Mist. Don't ask Mist, because that was like the giant
Loads
fucking
of thanks,
meme
adventurer. As I was
about
saying,
him not playing
these
the game.
parts aren't fit for honest
But,
folk anymore. But if things get better, then this deed will let us
dude, their
reclaim our
fucking
land.
past two
I don't have much to offer you, but
played
here, take this.
past 2 weeks.
It was
Playtime
horrible. Verna
is
woke me when she heard a ruckus in
nuts.
the fields. The fields
80
were full of
hours
hooligans. We
normally.
left in a rush, and I forgot to pack
Or
my
higher.
pocket watch. Verna's PA gave me
Or
that
a little
watch on
lower.
our wedding day.
But that's like a full-time job. Like literally they just grind Rocket League. And that's insane. And at first, I couldn't really understand that. I was like, man, I would just get so fucking burnt out on it. But now that, like, I started streaming full-time just this last week. And I've been putting a lot of my time into Rocket League. And I can tell. I mean, I can tell that I'm getting better and stuff. And I'll tell you. I'll even tell you what my past 2 is. I don't know if it's gonna count for last week, but let me go to my profile real quick. Yeah, so my past 2 is at 51 and almost a half hours. That's the most I've played the game in a long fucking time. But the crazy thing is, I can tell. I feel a difference. I feel more confident. I feel more solid. So I can't imagine, you know, just doing that, but double. Literally living it. And I don't think I can, because I enjoy other games too. Like, especially with streaming. I want to play with like friends, and I want to play other games too. And stuff. But yes, over 100 hours is nuts. Hey, and I got a question for you, since you like 1v1s and stuff too. What do you think about Daniel and his gameplay over the past like few months and stuff? I was watching a YouTube video and somebody said the same thing I was thinking. I just want to know if you have any opinions on Daniel. Got a little gnome warrior.
Need help? Rough times, huh, adventurer? No matter where you turn, someone
Oh yeah, I
needs
forgot we
help,
can get a pet
and my
here.
wife and I are no exception. Look at what has happened to this place. These lands were once occupied by good farm folk,
I
but
think.
the damn thieves have driven them all off. Not me, though, but it seems some harvest watchers have taken over the fields. If you're up for the work,
Bro,
I'd like
I
you to
still
go
have
out and
this
kill
macro.
20 of them. Come back when you're done for your pay. If you finish up with the ones in my field, clear them from the...
By the way, neat little trick if you're human or any alliance character. I don't think you can do this one Horde. But this used to be a thing where if you do slash chicken on a chicken and you do it like a ton, it can give you a quest, and you can get a chicken pet from the quest. You can get him to like drop an egg. So I'm just spamming it. And now it turns green. Now you talk to it, and it gives you a quest. You get the quest, you go by this
Well met.
feed,
Be careful.
you go back, you feed it, maybe I messed up. Hold on.
Yes.
It eats the feed. I think you have to cheer at it. I want to say something else happens. I think it like lays an egg or something. Yeah, look, farm chicken egg. And then you open it. A lot of people don't know this. And it gives you a pet. It's like the easiest pet to get in the game. A chicken. It's pretty cool. A lot of people don't know that. Just random. Okay. About Daniel. I think you're right, but specifically in 1v1s, do you think his gameplay in 1v1s has changed?
Hey there. Be careful.
That Verna was always such a sweet lass. We'll miss her here in Westfall. But between you and me, she's a city girl at heart, and Stormwind will suit her just fine. But enough gossip, now we can make Westfall stew. The onions are peeled. The garlic is minced. the
Well-
rosemary- help me.
In my opinion, he is like a completely different player than he used to be. So you know how he's like super mechanical, go in the air for everything, literally like Zen, right? He was more Zen-like, you know, going in the air, super consistent, hitting tons of shots, and now, if you watch his past games, past 1v1 games, dude's like a ground player now. He plays like kind of boring almost. Like smart, like tries to play smart, but yeah, he does not go for near as much shit as he used to. And it's been that way for a while. It's freaking weird to watch because it's like a whole different player. You're like, what the fuck happened? And I don't know if he just tried to change his playstyle up or what, but it's very weird. We got some of this.
For the Alliance.
Oh, he's level 15. I'm not fucking with that. Yeah. I mean, unless I don't know. Unless I'm thinking something different, but in my opinion, he's completely changed. Feels like he's trying to play more of a grounded game or something. Or maybe since he was so good in the air, he decided to, you know, start practicing more of a grounded playstyle. Well, I'm glad I have somebody to talk to about pro play too. Because I don't really know, there's not a ton of people that watch pros play. Which I think is like one of the best ways to, you know, get better, honestly. Yeah, I think like practicing ground game is more like just choose not to use the walls unless you're gonna pass off of them, like pass to yourself. That's the only thing I would recommend. Other than that, yeah.
What can
I
do?
remember first
so my
watching
friend
pro,
sent
like
you?
you think, you know,
How
you're
kind.
playing the game
Well,
and you're
the
realizing
Stormwind
what you could
Monarchy has
do,
abandoned our cause.
and
Now
then
it
you
is
watch
up to the
pros,
people's militia to
which
keep the
back
land
then,
free from corruption.
and
If our
I
cause
think
interests you,
it
I
almost
can put
broke
the people's
the
Stormwind
game when
I supply
the
my
first
tried to get
season of
some
RLCS,
stock, and that's not easy
when
with all the
Kronovi, I think it was
See?
Kronovi, air dribbled a ball. Like literally just a straight up normal air dribble into the net. It like broke the game. People were crazed about it. So I remember the game from then and then to now. Like if you want to see something crazy, check out season 1 RLCS. It's insane. Literally like a whole different game. Dude was moonwalking.
Hey there. Where are you going? Well, if you're looking to get there quickly, then look no further. You have to get this note to Stormwind? That's not a problem. You can take one of my griffins. For a small fee, you can take a griffin to Stormwind, so you can deliver Lewis's
Yeah.
note to Osric.
I'll
You
deliver.
won't get...
Dude, you can still be good. Listen, man, I'm telling you, it's possible. And you're pretty proficient in the air already. You've got the ideas down. You're good at correcting with air roll. You've got me beat in the air, like, in the same time, like time frame. At 1800 hours, dude, there's not even possible for me. And I'm trying to remember. Like I said, I couldn't even do flip resets. Not until I still remember my first flip reset in a game. Like, it's not that long ago that I can remember the first time I actually hit one in like a twos match. I think I have the replay of it still. But and grinding pays off for sure. Whether you're doing free play or you're doing in-game. Either way, I think it grinds off. But you gotta have moderation. You can't just grind free play and expect to get, you know, better. You gotta play just as much as you do free play. In my opinion, pros will tell you that I think they say like 80% is like free play and training packs and workshops, and 20% play. But I don't know. I think that's a bit of a mixed bag. I think you could do a bit less, a bit more. And that's the thing too, is just don't give up. I mean, you gotta start somewhere, right? And as long as you're enjoying the game, just enjoy the game. And it'll end up being whatever comes out of it.
What can I do for you?
I didn't know you could just buy that. 20
Safe
gold.
travels.
You You look like the type I should watch my coin purse around. Something I can help you with?
Yeah, see, I'm the opposite. Which me and you are like the opposite. Because
Can I help? Speak quietly and with
I've
great
always
care. The
like,
wrong word in these
I would
parts could
start
get your
warming up
throat
at free
cut.
play,
Now,
and
what
then
is it
I
you
would be
need?
like, okay, I'm bored, and then I would just go play. That's literally how I got good at the game. Is I just played.
Welcome to
And just,
SI,
like, grinded
7
it out.
headquarters, adventurer. You found me, and by looking at you, I'd say the run and subsequent search may have been a great strain on your system, both mentally and physically. Would you like Renzik to show you the way to an inn, or are you ready for some work? Our operatives in the
I might
field
not
are
stream for
reporting
too
heavy
much longer, I'm
Defias
getting
activity south of
a
Goldshire.
little
The
yawning a
reports
bit.
indicate that the Defias have taken over Jared's Landing and are now using it as a way to smuggle large quantities of contraband from Red Ridge to West.
Just figured I'd get on
I
here
need
and
you to
try to grind
infiltrate
out
the-
some levels.
Looking for... I sell only the best gear, tested and true. And the prices are set, so if you want to haggle, then go find a goblin. Ah, a note from Quartermaster Lewis. I am not surprised he needs more gear. Sentinel Hill is far away, in a land Stormwind has all but forgotten. Well, thank you, adventurer. Here's some money to cover your travel costs.
I guess that's another thing too,
Adventure.
is like I don't really have a lot of friends that play Rocket League. I'm gaining them now because I like meeting people through my stream and stuff. And yes, most of them are lower ranked than me and stuff, which I don't care about. But I normally have one guy I play with more consistently. But like when we first started playing together, it's like we had different play styles and stuff. Like it was weird, even though we were basically the same skill rating. But he was more of a 3s player, and I was more of a 2s player. So we like focused on different play styles, and you could tell that. But now that we've played together for a little while, we've kind of gotten it mashed out a little bit to where we work a little better together. But yeah, I've got a few friends that are like way higher ranked than me.
No one's ever stolen anything
few
out of here. Not in the whole history
few
of the whole
SSLs.
history.
And going into their lobbies is like insane. Very difficult.
Safe travels.
Actually, honestly, next time you catch me on here, or next time you want to come on here, and I'm on Rocket League, if you remind me about it, I'll show you the. I think I've got the replay of one of those matches. Of one of the like GC3. It's like high GC2, GC3, and there's SSLs that play in that rank all the time. But I'll have to show you. We can watch it. You can watch me get my ass kicked. Right on. That sounds good. You keep grinding. I'm definitely down to play. And like I said, I like your play style. I mean, we can get, you know, get some 2 synergies going, and then maybe find a 3rd eventually, and play some 3s, or just play 3s for fun. I don't care about ranked 3s at all. We can just play some rank 3s. I do care about 2s, because that's like my main thing that I will eventually try. 2s is the only thing I'm going to grind to like SSL on. So I play 1s here and there, but there's so many freaking smurfs in 1s. I'm like Diamond 2, or like Diamond 3 in 1s. In every other match I'll get somebody just fucking destroying me at Diamond. I'm like, what the hell? And then the next match, I'll get somebody that I just destroy And I was like, it's just impossible. It's really impossible to get better. Actually, not sure what I'm supposed to go there. Oh yeah, private matches are super fun. And if I ever catch you on too, I've got a lot of friends that do like in-house 2s and 3s, stuff like that. Or even 1v1s, man. I love private matching 1v1s because everybody's so different, different play styles and everything. And meeting new people and stuff. And my buddy and I even 1v1 normally every time we hook up. So it's just a good, it's a good warm-up too. 1v1s are a very good warm-up. Yeah, for sure. I've gotten a little better at ones here, but I haven't grinded them. Like I get frustrated still. Like I try my best and I'll get mad about shit. You know, it does no good. And I used to have like super anger issues with losing real bad, or you know, dealing with dumb shit, but I've gotten a lot better about it. And even then, man, it's like you just don't give a fuck, but at the same time, you know, you're there to improve and you want to win. So when dumb shit happens or you're playing against somebody that's just destroying you, it's like, how do you just continue? It's really hard to do. It's really hard to stay encouraged. And I think the best time to grind ones, and I would recommend this, is literally either after taking a small break or whenever you're like in a super good mood. Like, it's all about mental, in my opinion. Like if you go in feeling confident, happy, want to have a good time, throw on some music, just start grinding ones, and then just go until you're like, okay, I need a break, and then do it like that. Are these dudes gonna... Who's got this? Can I just stealth in here? Or they drop it? I'm not trying to die here. Oh, this guy has it. Okay, we're gonna wait. Just give me a sec. I'm not trying to die here. I don't know what's gonna... Actually, I can just pull him here. Oh, bro. I got so lucky there. I did not realize there's more spawns. And somebody must have killed them or died, because there's like 3 more dudes that showed up right there. Oh, I got my last bag I needed too. Wait, I thought that guy... Wait. Is it in the house? Bro, I'm not killing these guys. I just killed this dude and he didn't drop it. Well, I don't think I'm doing this quest. See if anybody can help me out. Oh, you have to pickpocket him. No. is scary. Yeah, I think you seem to hold your own pretty well. Like, we were doing really good. I mean, I know I'm higher rank in... Sorry, give me a second. Okay. Oh, he leaves. And all the bodyguards are gone. Bro. Holy shit. Okay. I'll take it.
I'm out of range.
I'm glad it was that easy. Alright, let's not get caught here. Oh, anyways, as I was saying, I think you were doing great. Holding your own in the matches. I thought your gameplay was really good. Depending on what you're playing, 2s or 3s. I mean, small little things to improve on, but other than that, I mean, just play some, and you just work out the kinks a little bit, and I think you'll be a beast. I enjoyed playing with you, so. Yeah, I agree. And listen, I'm telling you one thing to keep you playing and stuff is you'll be in those lobbies. Like, if you just play some, rank up a bit, and you'll be there. And I think that I said the same thing to my SSL buddies or my GC3 buddies. I was like, I love playing in those lobbies because they're flying. Super fun. And it doesn't get better than that. It's just a blast, honestly. It's like one of the best things, or the most fun things to do in the game. Good deal. I'm glad you had a blast, man. And I appreciate you stopping by the stream. And thank you. I'm glad you like the vibes. I try to be friendly with people and, you know, treat others how you wish to be treated, and trying to build a community of some sort. I know I'm not like a big time or anything, but hopefully eventually I'll get there. But like I said, I am streaming full time now. I don't have a set schedule yet because like I said, I'm trying to work on my times, but I'll definitely be playing a lot, and for sure trying to work these nights in there. I think just kind of like the opportunities of people being on later is a good deal as well. So. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. And yeah, I'm super stoked. You know, I'm super stoked to see what the future holds. Like, I don't care about growing super fast or anything. I just want to have a good experience, and luckily I'm blessed that I get to try this experience. Thanks to my awesome wife. Currently, we're like, you know, in the position where I can try to stream full time. So. And gaming is my biggest hobby. So why not try to, you know, let others enjoy it as well. And I think, honestly, I think the best thing about streaming and stuff is building the community and bringing others into it. You know, sadly, you know, people get super big and, you know, or like most pros and stuff, don't really have a ton of,
to serve the SI-7.
you know, well, not even pros, I guess, like some content creators or whatever.
You won't see us coming.
Don't have like a ton of like community activities and stuff, and I don't know. I think that would be really fun. My dream, I think, is to have like a ton of people and just have like a giant tournament or something. That would be so much fun. Just everybody of different ranks is cool, but just so you get to experience like what it's like playing, you know, people higher than you or lower than you or whatever, just giving everybody a chance. Yeah, it's definitely always been a dream, for sure. I mean, I used to stream, I think my last stream was like 3 or 4 years ago. So, it didn't last super long, but I wanted to do it, and sadly it didn't work out. I got another job, and the rest is history. Now I'm back, and trying to give it a go, except more serious this time, and be uploading, and I'm gonna try making YouTube videos, but it's a lot of time. It takes a lot of time. And like the other day I streamed for like 11 hours as well. I don't know how long I've been going today, but I started pretty late. I haven't been going super late, but this is like my first full night stream. This is the first time I did that, and yeah, I'm not very good at editing either, so everything's a new experience to me. But I've got content. I've got content down.
Good. Don't let the humans
I just gotta, you know, make it enjoyable, and like, you know, especially posting clips and stuff is like, I want to make it entertaining for people as well. And I thought about, I don't know how people would like it and stuff. You know, watching pros, they do like 2 or 3 games in a video, and they do like commentary over it. And I thought about maybe trying that to start with, doing like YouTube videos, maybe trying, just trying to play a couple games and talk about what I'm doing. And I know I'm not the best player in the world, but I know when to say, hey, I probably shouldn't do that. But I don't know if people might enjoy that from like, I'm not the highest rated, but it'll be my journey for the most part. Been saving clips for months. Yeah, man, start uploading. See, that's the crazy part. The crazy part is even though I'm GC, it's kind of like, it's like that imposter syndrome a little bit, you know? It's like, well, I'm not that good. You know, I'm still either getting shit on, you know, my rank or whatever, but it is hard to remember that, you know, there's so many other people that enjoy your content, you know, even though you're not the best, but you're still really good. And it meant a little more whenever there was no SSL, right? Before SSL, God, I don't know if I said, did I say 3 S's there? Just a second ago? I'm tired. But before there was SSL, I was GC then as well. I've been GC since before they changed to normal seasons, or like started seasons over again. I was season 13, which is, God, I don't even know. I don't even know at this point. Like 10 seasons ago? I don't even know how far we are now. No, because we're on season 11, or we just had season 11. We're like at season 12 now. It's like 15 seasons ago or something like that. I was GC. So, if that tells you anything, I've been GC for a long fucking time. Oh no, I think I missed this. Oh yeah, I needed to grab this. That is crazy. And that's a cool way to put that. I never thought about that. I'm working on it, man. I'm still improving myself. You wait till I get this, I've been practicing getting the flip reset musty down. See if I can get that down. That'll be my next, that's been one of my favorite moves. And I wish I could, it's just about hitting it constantly.
Are ye looking for work? We got a serious rat problem down here and not enough hands on the poop deck. What do you say? All you need to do is take this here rat-catching flute and play the melody around
Bro,
the
I'm
vermin.
playing a fucking flute,
All of you
catching
heads
rats.
of the world, just capture 5 of the little buggers and bring them back here.
I'm a fucking rat charmer. This is what Classic's about, right here. Agreed. Just keep working on your shit. I'm gonna work on my shit. We'll play together here and there. And we'll both get better.
Can I help you? These'll work nicely, matey. My brother needs them still ticking and kicking, else they go sour. You don't want to taste no sour rat kebab?
He just punched a fucking rat. This dude's crazy.
Hey! Me brother Nipsey runs a rat kebab operation on the other side of Deep Run. You needs to take this here crate of rats to him before they go bad. Get a move on. You have ridden a tram before, aye? It's easy. Just step aboard when she arrives and enjoy the ride. And keep your arms and legs inside during the ride, lest you be peg-legged for life.
I think, well, I think you should play. If you have friends to play with, or know people that play, that makes it all the better, man. All the better. And that's almost with any game, but... And having, you know, you can talk to people about it, or... You know, I don't know what levels they are and stuff, but... Hardcore, I wasn't gonna do hardcore. I had played on a normal server first, and I got a mage to like level 21 or 22. I was like, well, I'm streaming now, you know, more content, so I decided to make a hardcore character. And I might even make like a YouTube video out of it eventually. I like my journey. Praying that I don't die, knock on wood. Which I have almost died. I have almost died like literally once, and I'm only level 11. But you gotta be careful in hardcore. And know when not to do something you're about to regret. Like there's level 60s and shit in here that die all the time.
Greetings. You'll find no finer rat kebab this side of Cosmodan. Poor Monty. Ever since the Nomarigan incident, he hasn't been the same. That boy has never...
That dagger's sick. I didn't even know I got that. Bro. Dope. I will probably get off here at 6. I'm pretty freaking tired. But I should be on again tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure what time. And I may stream like all day and all night. I'm not sure yet. But I know we got a few different games I'll probably play tomorrow. We'll see. If you like first-person shooters, also, or if you haven't heard of it, there's a play test of a game called The Finals. If you haven't seen it, you can check out my VOD on my channel of us playing it. Me, my wife, and my brother-in-law were playing it. We got a few wins. Super fun, fast-paced ass shooter, which I haven't played FPSs in forever, but it was a blast. And we'll probably play it again. It's out till the 5th, and it's free to download on Steam if you wanted to try it out. Yeah, it's good. It's a lot of fun too. And the thing is, I don't play like Apex Legends. I don't play nothing. I don't play any FPS. I haven't played FPSs since like Halo. Hence the helmet. But yeah, it's a super fun game, and I think I'll definitely play it whenever it comes out. But we'll probably play it more as well. But it is a lot of fun. Yeah, man, I tried Apex when it first came out, and with how fast-paced it was and everything, and like the time to kill and stuff in it, it felt like the shield stuff was just hard to work with. I don't know, I just couldn't stick with it, and I wasn't, well, I guess, and mind you, my competitive game has been Rocket League for 4,400 hours, so, you know, you can only have so many competitive games that you want to get good at, right? So, and Rocket League's, you know, hard to let go of. I don't know if this looks familiar, by the way. We just passed, or went through Ironforge, which is another main city of the Alliance. I also grew up on first-person shooter. First-person shooter, and when I was younger, it was Halo, World of Warcraft, and I played some other PC games, but fuck yeah, dude. Halo 3 was my game. I was damn near amateur pro at Halo 3. That's probably, besides WoW, that's probably what I have the most hours in. And then Rocket League up there now, but Halo 3 was my jam. And Halo 2 was my jam before Halo 3. You're gonna think this is fucking sick, but my wife and I actually, when we got married, we did our walkout, like when we went for our walkout song or whatever, wearing our, she has a pink Halo helmet and I've got a white one. And check this out. You're gonna like this. Yeah. It was a hell of an investment. And I actually have, I've got, you know, just since we're fucking talking about it, I'll show you this too. I just leave my headset on, I gotta plug it. Speak of the devil. This is the collector's edition, I think, or the legendary edition or something of Halo 3. And then you open it and it had the games inside of here. It's pretty sick. God, dude, I don't remember how long ago. Multiple discs. I know there's some other shit in here at one point, but I don't remember what was in here. But yeah. And then the dream, you know, the dream was always, you know, what if you had one you could wear? And then we did it. Oh. And if you couldn't tell by the pictures, I'm really big into anime. I don't know if you like anime or not. I've also got anime tattoo, which is off of Full Metal Alchemist. And I like Pokemon as well. Just some shit I've collected over the years.
Upon further analysis of the Gnomerigan situation, it would appear as though we not only failed to eradicate the Trogs, but we also happened to turn most of the Gnomish race into horrific...
I'm not one to push beliefs on people, but there's some really good animes out there. And for everybody. I know a lot of people don't like them. My brother actually is hit and miss on some animes, but and it's like there's animes out there for everybody. Just like any shows or movies or whatever, you know, different genres and stuff.
Nothing my tavern patrons enjoy more than some beer-basted boar ribs. Only problem is, the local trapper who used to bring me supplies enlisted in the King's army to help with the war on the Alliance front. Maybe you can help me out. If you bring me 6 cracked boar ribs and a
think I'm gonna call it here.
from the tavern here, I'll give you the family recipe
I am
for
super
my
tired. And I don't want to sleep like all day tomorrow, but try to get some rest for tomorrow's stream. But I appreciate you hanging out, and you've made my night. It's way easier to do this when I get to talk to somebody. So I appreciate it, and I had a blast playing with you guys. And yeah, and I don't know if you know, but if you hit like the bell notification or whatever, you can see when I go live. Next to the follow thing, I think. But yeah, you're always welcome back. And like I said, hit me up and we'll play again. And keep grinding, dude. Keep grinding. Be a lot of fun. We both getting better and shit. So hey, keep looking out for my clips. I'm gonna keep uploading shit too. So I will catch you later. I hope you have a good day. Since I don't know what time you go to sleep since you work till 11 or whatever, but I hope you have a good day. And I will catch you next time. Have a good one, man.